little revolutionist that you could have used that you decided not to use at the last minute?
Yeah, well, I want to say something real quick before we jump. We can answer that, but the fact that people feel like ballsy enough to say the nice thing, like what you just said about. I don't even know. I feel uncomfortable even repeating what you said. But we've been doing some interviews. I've been talking to the guys about this lately, where we're doing some interviews and people are saying some really nice things. And I have to admit, sometimes we're not used to that because we've been, we get some nice reviews. We get beat up in the press, back and forth and back and forth. I mean, whenever you sell a bunch of albums, people, feel like you can't. You're gonna get beat up. People are gonna say nasty things, and people are gonna like try and call it out or whatever. And it just feels good at this particular moment for people who are listening to the album to feel comfortable saying like, I think it's good. And that's good enough for me right there. That's really great. And whatever's going on, I hope we can continue to do that. So,
And to answer your question, there's so many different sound bites or speeches that people have given, or words that have been written or otherwise said that are very moving or politically correct at the time in terms of meaning, not politically correct in terms of speech, but in terms of they fit the time, they fit what's going on, they fit a feeling that's happening in the world. And these particular things that you hear on the record from Oppenheimer to Mario Savio to Martin Luther King felt like they really embodied what the songs were about, and really felt like they gave an emotional release, so to speak, in the record. And so there were many other things that we could have used because they sound cool or they're revolutionary, but these really felt great in the context of the songs and felt like they added to the story that was kind of accidentally being told.
There's one revolutionary speech that we didn't put on the record. It was given at UCLA. It was pretty damn good. I mean, that one, the guy wouldn't clear it, so we aren't even allowed to say his name. But yeah, he was pretty tough about it. It was a real letdown.
That's it.
We should see if Brad could actually perform that song. Live for you right now, actually.
Does anybody have a guitar?
No question. Any idea what they were talking about?
Air guitar.
Air guitar.
Question over there?
Right here.
Okay, at the back.
Hey guys, I appreciate the new direction that you're going in. I know it's something for me that I have to get used to, but I really enjoy it. But I was wondering if you guys got something maybe on the side that's gonna come back hard. Like, I know everybody here loves Courtney. So something hard like that just gets you going,
Yeah, one thing I'll say about that is I think that we don't even know where we're headed after this, It's like, as we get in the studio, as we've been saying, we just try and write stuff that's exciting to us and challenging. And so who knows what will happen next time we get in the studio. But I mean, this has kind of been our mentality from day one, It's with every record we do, when we go in, we're just trying to do something that we want to listen to. And that hopefully at the end of the day, we can look back at as we play it, on the road years later, and still like to play it. When just because the new sound, I know you said it's taking some getting used to it, and we actually, there's other folks who work with the band and stuff who've heard the record for weeks, and they were saying like, for them, people said, oh, maybe it took me like 5 or 6 times, and now I'm still picking stuff out of it that's interesting and different, and it's whatever that may be, but now I've completely lost my train of thought. The point is that when we're doing this, we're just trying to challenge ourselves, challenge you guys, and then no matter where that leads us, like that's just we don't want you to feel like just if you like heavy music with heavy guitars, etc. If you love your favorite albums, hybrid theory or whatever that may be. We don't want you to assume that just because we're doing something that doesn't sound like that we think any less of you or think any less of that. We want our fans who have a hybrid theory soldier tattooed on their arm or their back or whatever that is. You know, there are a lot of people who got that. And we want you to know, honestly, we do want, on a serious note, we want you to know that this isn't, just because we make a record that doesn't sound like that doesn't mean we're saying that that's lame or that's whack or whatever. We're just doing something different. We hope you can get on board with it and be excited about it.
We're with you.
I remember at one time,